Hold on, shut the front door. I had no idea that Amazon was making a live action adaptation to the hit video game Fallout. There's a trailer for it up on Amazon's YouTube channel. And we are going to go ahead and take a look at it. I hope it's better than the Lord of the Rings prequel show. Let me tell you. Okay? I got issues with that one. All right. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's go.
I know that I've lived a relatively comfortable life.
Stop! Lucy!
Well, they certainly nailed down the outfit.
You need to go home.
Whoa.
Vault dwellers are an endangered species. I do not think
Look how big that
you'd be
roach
willing
is.
to do what it takes to survive up here. If you insist on staying, then you will have to.
Hey,
adapt.
the dude from Lost. Let me hit the pause button real quick. You know, I've always said this. Ospreys would be the very first modern day aerial vehicle that would look very futuristic. Look at what they did here. Huh? Even the Ospreys in the Monsterverse were kind of bland compared to this. You know? Is it possible to have Ospreys that look and operate like this IRL right now? I think so. I really do think so. Because this looks like not just an Osprey, it actually looks like it can be used as a drop ship as well. Look at that. Hey.
Tomorrow, so they
Oh.
say, will be a lovely day. A bright new sun will suddenly break through. But I don't want to
Hey.
unless I see it with you. I grabbed a moldy one.
His grandparents probably drank contaminated water. Oh, wow. Oh, that is absolutely horrific. Oh, wow. This looks pretty good. Wow. April 12th. Whoa. Whoa. This comes around right around the time Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire, comes out in theaters. This is crazy. Okay. This has potential to be good, right? It certainly as a trailer, it looked really good. Tonally, I hope it's not too serious and not too gritty. Like it did look like it had its comedy points in there. What this show needs to be is what was a movie that started off a bit serious, but then just kind of became its own identity and just didn't take itself completely serious anymore, and it made the movie very fun. If you guys are fans of the zombie movie genre, you guys should check this movie out called Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, what this show needs to be, it needs to have a little bit of Shaun of the Dead in it. When it comes to like the black comedy and the deadpanness of certain things, um, especially when they try to balance it out with having a little bit of heart at the center of the, the protagonist. There's got to be a little bit of Shaun of the Dead um with this, but also it being like a, man, it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna say this right now. I think, I just have a feeling. I had a feeling that the Last of Us TV show was gonna be great. It wasn't great, but it was pretty good. But the problem with an IP like The Last of Us, if you guys played the games and then watched the TV show, oh, I'm gonna get some hate from saying this, but I gotta speak my truth. It's subjective. You don't have to agree with me or not. Um, the TV show, at least for the very first season, it felt like an abridged version of the game. If you don't know what an abridged version of so and so, it's basically it's basically they cut out a lot of important context, and it's like you cherry pick moments and you slap it all into a collage. Basically, that's what I thought they did. Like, okay, we need to get from point A to point B for The Last of Us. However, we can only do it in, how many episodes did The Last of Us have? 7, 8, 9, 10? It's like we can't do a full 22 episode season. We have to shrink it down to 8, 9, or 10 episodes. So find the fat we gotta trim and toss it away. That's what I felt was the biggest weakness um for that show, The Last of Us season 1. I loved season 1 of that show and I can't wait for season 2. But they just cut out too much. Like, I understand the budget was kind of high and all that stuff. I get it. But you don't have to, like, for HBO. I know it's HBO and Amazon, they're two different things, but Amazon likes to cut down their shows to anywhere between um 6 to 10 episodes as well, just like HBO for some reason. You don't have to make your shows high budget and then make it like only 8 episodes. Okay, you don't have to Game of Thrones your way into it. If it has to be 42 minutes, you don't have to make 70-minute epics. Okay, make a 40-minute episode and then give it 12, 16 episodes. You know, take some inspiration from South Korea. You don't have to have a full 24 episodes season like we do normally here on network television here in the States. Make it 12 to 16 episodes instead of 6 to 8. You know, um, I I would enjoy shows that would have done that or have a larger season. I would have a better feeling about shows like Invincible, even though it's an animated show. I would feel better if it had a few more episodes to flesh out its story. Same thing for The Boys. Same thing for Jack Reacher, which is going to be coming out on in a couple of weeks on Amazon Prime. So, I understand, like The Witcher on Netflix. I know it's a bad example because the show is crap after season 1. You have such a high budget, but you constrain yourself to like 6 to 8 episodes. It's kind of like I don't like it. I really don't like it. I would take 12 to 16 30-minute episodes any day of the week, because you just cut out too much of the context of a video game if you're going to constrain yourself into just a really small season. The biggest there's a lot of problems with this show that I'm about to say from Paramount, but it also suffered from not having a very short season. I don't even know if this show's canceled or not yet, but I think it will, because I heard it didn't do too well. The Halo television series suffered because there wasn't much. They told the story in such a small amount of episodes. It's like there's no way you can tell anything about Halo in 8 to 10 episodes. There's just no way. And the same thing for Fallout. So I don't know. I only played Fallout 1 and 2. I did not play 3, 4, or 76. Heck, I didn't even play Starfield yet. But you know, Fallout has the I just get this feeling that they don't have to cut and trim the fat and make an abridged version of whatever their source material will be from the games into a TV series, even if they do 8 episodes, which I hope they make it at least 10 minimum. More would be better. But Fallout is just, I just have a better feeling about this show than most video game adaptations. For some reason, it didn't even take me 1 minute. I'm like, oh, okay. Don't make it too serious. Don't make it too dark. Don't make it too greedy. But also don't make it too slapsticky as well. You know? Take the best parts of The Walking Dead and the best parts of Shaun of the Dead and slap them together. You know? Or yeah, you know? I just hope that's what it is. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. I wasn't expecting this. I dug this trailer.